think everyone wants to know the story behind JM Fab. Well, here it is, and basically this is kind of like where we started, more or less in the garage that I built what is standing right behind me with my father the first time in here. This is where we live. This is actually my grandma's garage. We live right beside each other, so obviously it was convenient. Garage here, my dad's been with Cam for 45 years, and we were always able to work out of it. He had his big toolbox, which now he has his real big toolbox here, and pretty much garage is filled with more tools, more snap-on stuff than I even know what to do with or even know what to use it for. And it's made building this truck a lot easier too, having the right tools, having the right equipment, because at a time where I could say I can't do it because I didn't have a wrench or I didn't have stupid things like you would put down into, I never had to because I had the proper tools and equipment. So I just did it. And basically the truck, the way the truck sits now, I didn't do all that here. The first version, which I'll put up probably in the screen over here, over there, or up there, wherever I could fit the thing. I only did the very first, like, just getting it on the road, making it clean, put the new bed on. What's actually kind of crazy is we have basically 2x4 stapled up to the wall. Not stapled, but screwed, but I have cardboard stapled to it. And with the cardboard, you try to create no dust and make your homemade paint booth and drop your curtains down and your drapes. And needless to say, I painted a good bit of this truck the first time I ever painted, and pretty cool to do because you look back at it now and look back at what I do is a lot of paint matching, and this is when I really like put my big boy belt on and did it. And it was something I'm glad I did because it really opened up a lot of opportunities for me. And kind of like the reason why now I'm talking about where I started is because it's such a interesting journey that led me to be where I'm at, and basically explain more of how I got there. But I mean, I painted what? I think the 2 front fenders, I painted the hood, the grill, mirrors. I want to say I painted both doors, and I raptor lined everything, and that was pretty neat to do. Raptor lining, tinted that, and did all that. That was cool. But what's actually really neat, and before we actually head over to the other garage, is when I first painted, man, you're scared about everything. Dirt, dust, debris, you name it, bugs. Bugs are the worst, come to find out. And so I painted everything in this little area I kind of sit in. I had a little exhaust fan, you know how it works go. Probably no mask, just didn't care, just winged it. But I had to paint the hood, and actually the hood is still the original hood, like 4 years ago, some eBay website hood, before Cervini even had something, before Cervini had a flat face hood. They used to have hoods that came to a peak in the middle. I just didn't like them back then. I think they changed them, but I know at least when I searched them, they were different. But I ended up getting this off some cheapy site, and it's held up for the good amount of it. But what kind of impressed me is everything that's been changed on the truck, that's been painted on the truck, besides the cab, it's just mind-blowing to think that my original paint job's still on that hood from 4 years ago. I didn't have filter dryers on my guns. I probably didn't even strain my paint. I mean, I didn't even block sand it, nothing. But it's still on the truck. It's still seen so many shows. It's been wet sanded, buffed down how many times. And it's to the point now where it's chipping, there's flaws. It's pretty dinged up in a sense. But it's just amazing just to sit back and kind of look where your work has gone. And I feel like once we head over to the other garage, that's really when I get to tell the story of the truck and kind of where I'm at and why I'm there, and where I plan on going in the future. Basically, the garage that I'm been blessed with, or that I'm able to use as for now. And it's pretty cool. It's a cool situation. So what happened was I went from the garage at home to here, and this is actually my grandma's garage. And with that being said, you might go, well, why did you do that? And, well, this is where Storm was originally built. This is where I did my air ride. This is when I really started getting painting. And then with the whole JM Fab and where JM Fab came from, it really started like from this garage. This garage wasn't what it was when I first got here. I took out maybe like 5-6 truckloads of junk and debris. And it was pretty gnarly. Then I got this place set up with a bunch of lights, a bunch of extension cords. Like, what do you expect? And it just works. I mean, I do a lot of painting here. And for a garage, people say like, you will get like dust and it's not like, I've painted some really nice stuff here, and I've had some bad paint jobs, like, but it goes hand in hand. Like, I've painted Bob Farley's truck, and you'll see again, like I keep telling you guys, you'll see how I did it here, how I was able to piece stuff. And like Autumn Sheep, I painted that already. The whole shelf, it's painted. All it needs is cut and buff. That's actually in the next build coming up, called Yeti, which is pretty neat. So it's cool, to say the least. And another reason why I came here and I quit my job and started JM Fab was take care of Grandma. Grandma's getting old.
Get laid, ball!
I missed out on my grandfathers, and that's something I really regret in life. And I'm blessed to have both my grandmothers here. And the goal is to eventually be in a shop. I plan on probably I got another year here, and I'll be pretty well set in the shop. I have some products I'm going to be making and developing when I rebuild Stormtrooper and do the whole basically build series on that on YouTube, and just all the stuff that I never recorded, I'm going to start recording. I'm starting to find out what I'm doing is more interesting, more and more people, and the stories will just come along. I mean, I got so many great stories from people I used to hang out with to people I hang out now, stuff that happened here, and you'll just get to hear. And it was just more than just a brand. It's more than just JM Fab. It's more than just a guy in his garage. Keep finding better, more skilled people to come along and kind of join forces with. And needless to say, one day it's just hopefully going to explode. And kind of like a little teaser is I got products coming out, not merch, but I already got the merch side kind of expanded. I got some more designs that are going to be on the website, but I got cool products that are going to hit the market that I feel like are going to be different in a way, but everyone can utilize, maybe from other artists to engravers, kind of like hint on that, engraving, so CNC aluminum stuff. But just working with the right people, just all having the same mindset. This has been pretty neat. Just been building and learning and getting taught. I mean, getting taught by my painter that mixes my paint. He's been teaching me a lot. I met up with a kid currently that does a lot of carbon skinning, does a lot of wide body stuff that it was local to me. I didn't even know. Sorry, I forget your name. Actually, it's Greg. But he has a shop and whatnot. I can link that down in the bio. But it's just been kind of neat going with this whole adventure, and it's only going to get bigger. There's going to be more stories on Storm and whatnot, but once we get around to that part is when we'll get there, and I'll talk about Storm, how the name got, why I named it, why I did the bag, why I picked the gasser, like, heaven forbids. But, well, I guess if you want to see more, you'll just hang around, so